Hi ROS developers, and welcome to this fast ROS answers question. So in this video we're going to try to clear up a bit how to create your own actions with C++ in ROS. So I'm using this question that it's been like edited recently, and it's something that I think that a lot of people ask. So here you're going to see how to use an already built example, and with that we're going to try to clear up some questions about this. Okay, so before anything else, if you want to learn anything about ROS, the Construct YouTube channel is your channel. You can learn about navigation, you can learn about drones, you can learn about AI, anything related to ROS, you can find it here. So please check it out after this video, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. So all the code that I'm going to show you here, it's in this Git. You can download it without any problems. And also I leave in the description a ROSject. That basically is the project that I'm going to show you right now in ROS Development Studio. And you'll just have to click on the link and you have it. Yep, plug and play. So first things first, we're going to launch a simulation to see this running in action. While we wait, I'll open the IDE. Yeah, so what's the main point here? The main point is that when you create an action, there are several parts. But basically you have to create this action. In this case it's called act autumn turtle, which has the name, and you define the callback that will be called when you send to this action a goal. Yeah, and here you define the initialization. Okay, you initialize all the variables, there's subscriptions to the topics that you need, this kind of stuff. And here is where the magic happens. The callback will probably have this set succeed, set aborted. So here what we do is we do some operations. In this case we see if the distance from the origin to the current position where the robot is further away, and we check if it's more than 3 meters in this case. Okay, so we check it for a period of time, and basically it can end in 2 ways. 1, you reach that distance, or 2, the time ends and you didn't reach there. So if you reach there, you have to set the action as succeeded. If you didn't reach, then set aborted. Okay, and you have to give it a result. So this value of result has to have some value, otherwise it will give you the same error that we give here. Okay, so essentially you have to fill up the result, and it has to have the correct format. If it doesn't, it will give you the error. Okay, and in this case the format we are using is, because in this action, so let me just show you here. So because in this action, simple action, yeah, this AS, we are using this act autumn action, the result has to be of this format, act autumn result in this case. So the same name, but instead of action you have to put result. Yeah, and this action is here defined, act autumn. You see, act autumn and act autumn result. Yeah, and you have to fill it up. In this case we do that just here in the callback for the odometry. Yeah, so once you have that, you can do 3 things with the action server. You can set preempted, you can set succeeded, and you can set aborted. It's very important that when you set succeeded, you have to give it a result. Yeah, because that will be the value that it's published in the result. Yeah, otherwise it won't publish anything and it will give you the error. Okay, and that's quite it. So that's the magic of this code. So if you want to see it in action, we are going to let me just use the simulation again, just to be sure. I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to have it already here prepared. So we launch the action. It's waiting for you to launch a goal. So you see ROS topic, monitor distance goal, and action act autumn action goal. We send it, and you see that the time is ticking and is more or less 0.3 meters from the origin. So now we move it. Let me just put it here, and ROS run teleop twist keyboard. So this is already installed in ROS Development Studio, and we move the robot around. You can see that the distance is getting bigger, and there you go. Success. Time left and monitor distance succeeded. Yeah. So basically that's it. You have to be very careful to fill up the values of the result with the correct type, and that's quite it. Yeah, so if you have any questions about actions and how to build them, there's a very good course on RobotIgniteAcademy on this topic on C++, so all that's related to C++ in ROS. So please check it out if you had any doubts, and hit that subscribe button and like it. It helps a lot. So until then, see you in the next video. Hasta la próxima.